in a land where names carry power and silence hides stories. She was born, not just a girl, a prophecy. A 9-year-old girl, Miranda, with wild curly hair and bright eyes, sits on a wooden stool grinding pepper beside her grandmother, Mama Ada. Mama Ada softy, Miranda, you grind like someone thinking too much. What's inside that head of yours? Miranda smiling faintly. Dreams, Mama. Big ones. Mama Ada chuckles. Mama Ada, dreams are like wind, child. If you don't chase them, they become stories someone else tells. Miranda, as she walks through the village, heading towards the river, the air is warm and children laugh and play in the dirt. Miranda's bare feet kick up the earth as she moves with purpose, her expression serious, reflective. In the silence of her village, Miranda was different. While others chased the simple rhythm of everyday life, she sought answers beyond the horizon. As she walks, we see various villagers going about their business. Elderly men sit under large trees discussing matters of importance. Women gather at the well. The village feels like a living organism, alive with the pulse of culture. Miranda stops by a large bamboo tree, its branches heavy with the weight of time. An elderly woman, a spiritual figure in the village, stands near the tree. She looks up as Miranda approaches. Elderly woman, you seek the wind, don't you, child? Miranda, startled, nod. How did you know, elderly woman? The wind tells secrets to those who listen. What is it that you wish to learn? Miranda pauses, searching for the right words. Miranda, my name, Mama Ada says it's a prophecy. I don't understand it. The elderly woman looks at her, eyes wise and knowing. Elderly woman, names are power, little one. Some carry it without knowing, while others must earn it. But not all stories are for the telling. Some are for the living. Miranda looks at her, confused. Miranda looks at her, confused. Miranda looks at her. But my grandmother always speaks of the past. What does the future hold for me? The elderly woman smiles softly. Your future, child, is yours to choose. Remember this: in the hearts of trees, secrets are buried. You must dig if you wish to find what lies beneath. Miranda frowns, unsure of the meaning. She nods and walks away, a sense of determination in her step. Inside a dimly lit hut where Mama Ada sits, preparing her herbal remedies, the flickering light of an oil lamp dances on the walls. Miranda enters, holding a small hand-carved box in her hands. She sits down beside her grandmother. Miranda, Mama Ada, you've told me stories of the past, but what about my future? What am I meant to do? Mama Ada stops her work, her hands still. She gazes at Miranda for a long moment. Mama Ada, the future is like the wind, my child. You cannot see it. You can only feel it as it touches your face. Miranda impatiently, I need more than that. Tell me about the prophecy. Mama Ada a little more stern. The prophecy is not a story to be told lightly, Miranda. You must understand the weight of it. It is not a blessing or a curse. It is the burden of a name, a legacy. You must decide what path to take. Miranda sets the box down in front of her and opens it, revealing a small worn amulet inside. The amulet has intricate symbols carved into it. Symbols Miranda has seen her grandmother trace in the air with her fingers. Miranda, is this part of it? The amulet? Mama Ada, nodding slowly. Yes, that amulet once belonged to your mother. She was meant for greatness, But the village, it chose a different path for her, and that path led her away from us. Miranda's eyes widen. She has never heard her grandmother speak of her mother like this. Miranda whispering, "Where is she? Why did she leave?" Mama Ada softly, almost regretfully. Some paths are meant to cross, and others are meant to part. The village, the elders, the traditions, they are powerful, but they can be suffocating too. Your mother chose a different way, and in doing so, she left us a gift and a warning. Miranda looks at the amulet, her heart heavy. She feels the weight of her name, of her destiny, like never before. The next day, Miranda stands at the center of the village, watching the elders gather for a meeting. The atmosphere is tense, and the murmur of voices fills the air. The elders' robes are regal, their presence commanding respect. Miranda steps forward, her curiosity piqued. The elders were the keepers of the village's traditions. They spoke for the past, for the spirits, and for the people. But what happens when the future begins to question them? The village chief, Olymaid, stands tall at the front, addressing the community. Miranda watches from a distance. Olymaid, the time has come for us to choose. The harvest is nearing, and the rains are unpredictable. We must prepare for what is to come. The villagers murmur in agreement. Miranda's eyes, however, are fixed on the ancient tree in the center of the square. She has heard stories of it, of how it holds the spirits of ancestors. This sets the stage for Miranda's journey. We see her internal conflict, the village's expectations, and the mysterious legacy of her family that she will need to unravel. Miranda stands alone by the ancient tree in the village square, her hands lightly brushing the bark. The whispers of the past seem to echo through the air. Focuses on her thoughtful face, showing her internal struggle. The tree, old as time itself, had witnessed the rise and fall of generations. Its roots dug deep into the earth, binding it to secrets long buried. Miranda could feel the weight of those secrets pressing against her chest. The wind seemed to call her, urging her to listen. As Miranda closes her eyes, she hears a soft voice, quiet, like a breeze brushing past her ear. She turns quickly, but there is no one around. Suddenly, the spirit of a woman, ghostly but gentle, appears beneath the tree. She is dressed in a flowing robe, her face familiar, Miranda's mother. The spirit smiles sadly, talking to Miranda behind her back, telling her what she needs to know. Mother Spirit, you've been looking for me, Miranda, but you won't find me here. Not in the land of the living, but you can find the truth if you are willing to walk the path. A path that not all are brave enough to walk. Miranda reaches out, but the spirit's image flickers like smoke on the wind. Miranda frantically, wait, what path? What do I need to do? Mother Spirit softly, the elders protect the past, but they do not see the future. Seek the tree of wisdom, the one hidden from the eyes of those who are blind to what is coming. Only there will you find the answers. The spirit slowly fades, leaving Miranda standing alone beneath the tree, confused but more determined than ever. Miranda, carrying a small bundle of belongings, walks under the cover of night toward the distant tree, guided by the light of the full moon. The river is wide and serene, its waters glowing in the moonlight, as if holding ancient knowledge in its depths. The tree had always been there silently through the village, but tonight it held the key to Miranda's destiny. It was a place few ventured, those who sought wisdom or escaped from it. Miranda stops at the tree edge, her eyes scanning the dark. A figure steps from the shadows, an older man, dressed in ragged robes, his eyes gleaming with an uncanny knowledge. He speaks in a low voice, almost as if he has been waiting for her. Older man, you seek the tree, child, but it is not belief you need, it is what lies beneath it. Come closer. Miranda hesitates, But something in the old man's voice compels her to move closer to the tree. The old man steps forward, reaching into the tree and pulling out a small shimmering stone. He holds it up for Miranda to see. Old man, this is the stone of forgotten truths. It is the bridge between the past and the future. You must take it to unlock the secrets you carry in your blood. Miranda looks at the stone. Its glow like the pulse of the earth itself. She reaches out and takes it, feeling its warmth. Miranda, what happens now? Old man grinning. Now, you walk the path between two worlds, the world of your ancestors and the world of your own making. Go to the Mountain of Echoes. There, you will face the truth you seek, and only you can decide what to do with it. Miranda nods solemnly, the weight of her journey settling in her chest. She takes the stone and begins her walk towards the mountain, her silhouette disappearing into the night. Miranda's long journey up the rugged mountain. She climbs with determination, her muscles aching but her resolve unshaken. The air grows thinner as she ascends, and the world below becomes a distant blur. The Mountain of Echoes stood like a silent sentinel between the world of the living and the spirits of the past. Here, the air was thick with the voices of those who had walked before, their whispers carried by the wind. As Miranda reaches the summit, she stands before a great stone archway, its surface etched with ancient markings. She approaches cautiously, the stone glowing in her hand. The ground rumbles beneath her feet. Suddenly, the archway comes to life, the symbols shifting and rearranging themselves. A low, thunderous voice echoes from the stone. Stone voice, what is it you seek, child of prophecy? The past or the future? Miranda steady firm. I seek the truth of my family and of my path. The stone archway rumbles again, and before Miranda's eyes, a vision materializes. Her mother's face, aged and weary, standing before the village elders. The scene is filled with tension, and Miranda sees her mother's eyes filled with sorrow. The village chose its path for me, Miranda. They chose it because they feared what I would become, and now it is your choice to make. You can follow their footsteps, or you can walk your own path. But know this, the prophecy can only be fulfilled by your hands. The vision fades, leaving Miranda standing alone before the stone archway, the weight of the choice before her pressing down like a heavy stone. Miranda whispering to herself, I will choose my own path. She steps forward, crossing the threshold of the archway, as the camera pulls back, showing her small figure standing against the vastness of the mountain. Miranda returns to the village, her journey having transformed her. She walks through the streets with a quiet confidence, the stone of forgotten truth still in her hand.